Welcome back. It's been like 3 minutes since I stopped the last video. Change shirts, so just in case I get dirty, don't get my white one dirty. This motor first, I just want to say something. The timing cover that's down there, I thought you needed a gasket. I looked into it, and basically it gets RTV'd on. Even if you bought a brand new cover, it comes with a packet of RTV to RTV it on. So I still need to get a front main seal for that. So I need to run across the street, pick up a front main seal. I might do that tomorrow on my way home from work because it's supposed to rain tomorrow. Then I can basically put that all together. So that might be in this video, hopefully, because I'll tell you right now, this video is not going to be too long. We're going to put the motor in and just kind of put it where it wants to be and then see if everything fits. And then basically we're going to have to pull it right back out because it's going to rain tomorrow. So I can't like let it sit in there overnight because also I'm getting ready to go on a camping trip. So this has to go in, kind of go over everything and check it all out, and then we're going to wind up yanking it right back out. So let's go ahead, pick this up, and let's get it in there. I'm going to do my best to film this as best as I can. I don't want to put the camera outside because it's really windy outside. So we're going to try to put the camera inside as we do all this. Hopefully, I can get this in. So we got a lot to go up. Now, like I say, I'm trying to see if this fits, and I actually have the motor pretty balanced like this. So once we get it in, it's gonna be pretty much kind of how it is. Now, what I'm hoping for, because this is a front sump oil pan, so what I'm hoping is this front sump fits in this area. If I have to remove the like horn on the front of the subframe, I will. But if I don't have to, then we won't. All right. She's got to go it this way. Come on, get off, get unstuck. There we go. Like I say, this ain't gonna be easy, but we're gonna get it in there. And I don't care about beating the transmission up or nothing like that, because, what's to say, transmission's going in the trash anyways. Yeah, it's getting there. Woo-hoo. So far so good. So I still have, I don't know, about 8 inches back there. All right, of course it's going to come this way. So far, so good. what I just did is I put a 2x4 on the frame, or on the frame crossing over right there. So basically I can set the motor on that, and that'll give me some room and some wiggle room underneath that. All right, so far so good. Again, there's some wind noise. Sorry, it's windy out today. Well, she's falling into place. It's hitting the steering right there. But the motor is kind of leaning. I think we might actually be all right. A little more. So it's hitting the cooling line on this side for the turbo. So this is one of the, I don't know which one's the inlet and which one's the outlet for the turbo cooling, but that's hitting there. Which ain't a big deal, because the motor's gonna come up. So here's the, on the bottom right here, is the stock motor mount plate off the truck, and then right above it, right here, is the motor one. So we're within, I mean, of course we got to make custom motor mounts. But that's going to fit underneath the hood. This should fit perfect. And again, the motor is sitting leaning towards the passenger side, so it needs to be straightened up, which will get it off of the power steering pump rack assembly thingy right there. I think this is gonna fit perfect. All right, let me do some fine tuning and see if I can get it off the hoist and sitting in there on its own. I'll tell you one thing, it's a lot of things that do not get me excited with just working on cars. It's just natural to me. But this, whoo, I'm on point with this. Love it. Well, I mean, here's the hoist. It is in there on its own. Now this is not its final resting spot. So here's the header panel that I just kind of threw in there. That's where it sits if it's bolted down. No radiator in it, nothing like that. But at the same time, it does look close in the front, but I still have a good 6 inches that the motor can go back. The motor, so like I say, there's the truck's engine, my brain. There's the truck's motor mount, and there's the JZ motor mount. So like I say, I want it to go back at least 3 more inches. That'll give me plenty of room for all of this. And again, all of this stuff that's in here is going to come out, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to tuck the radiator into where the exchanger is for the air conditioner. So this is going to come out, the radiator is basically going to be placed in there. Then of course this is going to come out, intercooler is going to be in the front. So it fits, and I mean, like, perfect. Let me take this off. And with it sitting where it's at, there's plenty of room for the cooling lines. It's touching the power steering part, but that's not a big deal because, like I said, the motor's going to go back, and if the motor goes back, that'll clear this. It is perfect. And there's plenty of room underneath for the front sump to not get in the way of anything. So needless to say, this is working out. Sorry about this wind. Like I said, it's windy as crap. There's one thing I need to check real quick, is the brakes. From where the intake manifold is, because right now we're going to stick with this stock. We're probably going to switch it out to a aftermarket one later. It should be good because the motor's going to go down just a hair and then back. So needless to say, we should just clear the brakes. That's perfect. Like I say, there's plenty of room where the transmission is, all that stuff back there. So needless to say, oh, this is working out. Only thing that sucks is now I have to take it out. But this is a starting point. This is a good thing. So now I kind of know where it's going to sit, what the potential is. I don't have to invest in manual brakes. I don't have to invest in a rear. Wow, camera kind of pointed over there. Like I said, don't have to worry about manual brakes. Don't have to worry about a rear sump, oil pan. Don't have to worry about a lot of things. So it can go in exactly the way it is. Perfect. After my camping trip, I guess we need to pick up some metal because I need to make motor mounts, because this is going to be 100% custom made motor mounts. So needless to say, that's going to be in the works here real soonly. And then basically, if the weather cooperates, we might be able to stick this motor in and mount it in permanently. God, this is wonderful. This thing fits. Gonna clear the hood, clear everything. Oh, can't wait. Oh, this is wonderful. Happy. Well, I guess that's all I'm going to do for the day, because, well, now I got to pull the motor out, and I'm not going to sit there and bore you with me pulling the motor out again. But we'll pick this video back up tomorrow, and we'll probably be, hopefully, working on the small block, getting the front main seal on this thing, and probably trying to wrap this thing up. Hopefully. Alright, catch you tomorrow. Okay, so like I said, it is the next day, and now we are going to jump on to working on the small block. I could not get the front main seal to go in here. They basically, didn't have one at the local auto parts store, so it's being ordered. It'll be here basically today, but I'm not worried about it. I'm gonna probably pick it up tomorrow. We'll worry about putting that in later. So basically what we're going to do is we are going to go ahead, put the front main seal on this, or not the front main seal, we're going to put the front cover on this, get the oil pan on, basically get that all wrapped up. Then you can just pop the front main seal in it later. So let's go ahead and set the camera up. All right, now, I don't know if I said this earlier, but what I did research is this just gets RTV'd on. When you buy a brand new one, you RTV it on. It comes with RTV. So that's what we're gonna do. We're just going to RTV this on and stick it on there, because that's what even the manufacturer did. So, and just you RTV basically in that groove right there, and then slap it on. make a mess. There's that. Like I said, I just ran a bead in that trench. Let me get some bolts. Throw the all bolts back in it. There are two different size bolts. You got like some long ones and you got some short ones. So you got to know where the long ones go, which the long ones go in these two holes right here, and then short ones go in all the other. Alright, let me finish this up real quick because this is going to take a couple minutes. And then I'm going to flip the motor over and we can put the oil pan on. Okay, so got the front cover on. Now it's time to put the oil pan gasket. I am going to throw a little bit of RTV in these corners where these things always leak at. So we're just going to throw a little bit right there. This can is about shot. A little right there. And this is where the block and all these other pieces connect. So it's just extra precaution just to make sure that all this doesn't leak in these certain areas. Now, throw that on. There we go. Now, oil pan. And I totally forgot when I was, where'd I just put them? Oh, here you go. Totally forgot about these. They're like metal pieces that can go on right here to help distribute the weight of putting all the bolts in and all that kind of stuff. It helps hold the oil pan down. So they go just like that all the way around. So now we just got to put all the bolts on, which, you know, there's a crap ton of them. And hopefully I have them all. So, nice long process of putting in what, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever, 18, 20 screws. All right, let me knock this out real quick and I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. Okay, there it is. It's all done. We torqued them all down because you got the ones in the front, which are 13 millimeter, then all these around are 10. Oh yeah, these ones in the back are 13 also. So they're all torqued down to 12 foot-pounds. So oil pan's on, front cover's on. Basically, that's done. So now I just have to wait for the front main seal to come in. We can put that in. I can clean up the dampener and put that in. And then basically we're going to paint the whole block. So basically The short block is done, which is a good thing. So now I can start working on the top end, which will be in a totally another video because I do not have the parts to start working on that. But for now, we're at a stopping point on this motor because I don't have no more parts. So like I said, we just order stuff as we get them, we do it, and we work on this. So that's it for this motor. And again, the JZ will be going back in shortly because it's raining out again. That's usual. All right, well, hope you enjoyed this video because like I said, we're trying to get back to the car stuff. The weather's been bad, but we're trying to get back to the car videos and trying to get the car content going again and get it going hard. So thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Catch you in the next video.